What's up, big dogs? Mr. Undercanopy here with Grow Pro Solutions. And today I got Hove from Sun Valley Hydro here to bless us with some knowledge.
What's up, guys?
So Hove, I know you run our products. You're a grower that's experienced. Tell me what you think.
Well, I've been running your guys' products, specifically your Undercanopies, for about a year and a half now.
Nice.
Good thing is I do have 2 rooms to experiment with. So one of them, I'm running all my candies with the reds. And in the other room, I'm running all my gassy strains with the full specs.
Love it.
Man, game changer. Game changer. With the candies, I see more colors on the bottoms. Not even talking about the extra yield I get. And with the gassy strains, all yield, man, all day.
It's crazy that we're here with Undercanopy lighting. This is something that you haven't seen. People are really unfamiliar with it and kind of like intimidated. Hove, what would you say about using our fixtures?
Oh man, don't worry. It's plug and play. It's as easy as it gets, honestly. You literally just put them on the stands, connect them to each other, and go straight into your controller. And at that point, it's just like a kid with an iPad. You just choose whatever percentage you want, whatever times you want, and it does what it's supposed to do.
Any important tips that you could pass on to the next grower?
Oh, a few, definitely a few. Not that it's difficult, but as a guy that's very foliar heavy when it comes to my plants, spraying is a huge thing you gotta be careful of. Not that it's gonna mess up the light, but you would definitely want to use the end cap to close off right here, specifically, just so you won't get the extra drip or anything into the lines and short circuit it. Besides that, I definitely would be careful unplugging it whenever, let's say, you're defoliating or you're in there just working on your plants and topping them or whatever you're doing. Even though the lights are bright, I really wouldn't recommend you just yank out the wires. I would just definitely take it out of the outlet or out of your controller. Do whatever you need to do, have all of them off, and then go turn them on the way you're supposed to. You definitely don't want them short-circuiting, you don't want them heating up, and you just don't want to mess with the light like that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, big dog. A lot of growers out there, they're afraid to use this technology because they feel like the environmentals are gonna go up, the temperature's gonna go out of whack. Is that something you're seeing?
Well, definitely going into it in the beginning, I thought so as well. But once you plug it in, once it gets going and you see how your plants are taking it, that's not necessarily the case. Definitely on the bottom, there is a little bit of heat, nothing too drastic. But no, man, it works great. I haven't had any of my ACs go, overboard. Obviously, you would need some more airflow. Make sure to check the bottoms and all your nodes on the bottom, make sure they have the right environment. But if it's anything drastic to the extent where you're worrying, absolutely not. The heat is very, very minimal. You won't have any nugs burning. You won't have any leaves curling up. Obviously, if your nug is touching it, maybe, but 99% of growers have their trellis holding it up. They have it lollipopped a couple inches. The light just performs well. There's not really much heat. My ACs are holding it down. And honestly, it's as long as you know what you're doing in your room, these things are going to work perfectly. They're going to fit in great. You have nothing to worry about.
Have you had any customers give you any testimonials, like good, bad? What are they saying?
Oh, definitely, a lot. Almost immediately after they plug in their lights, like a week later, I'm coming and I'm getting different feedback, different things. Every grower is different. Everything they do is 100%. Very different. Yeah. But the ones that are just like taking off to the moon with this, one big tip I got was to make sure all parts of the table, it's not equal. So what they do is whenever they put the lights, they make sure the VPD, the PPFD, for each portion of the table on the bottoms is on point.
Yep.
Once they have that on point with the airflow, the PPFD, the VPD and everything, and the right amount of water going into your plant at all times, they're seeing double yield.
It just explodes on.
And yeah, and the product looks beautiful. The color looks insane. The plants are healthy. They're not getting, powdery mildew. They're not getting this. They're not getting burned. Everything is on point. And it all comes down to your environment. And if your environment is on point, these lights are going to take you into a completely different level.
Fuck yeah.
And it's what I recommend to people is make sure your environment is there. The lights are going to do their job as long as the grower does their job.
Well, I know you're a busy man, Hove, so I'll let you get out of here. Appreciate you every time, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Woo!